prophecy of the Destroyer. The destroying angel that went over Egypt will come out in the end times out of the bottomless pit. In Egypt, this is who was told not to harm the righteous, those who had the blood of the Lamb on the doorpost. The destroyer angel was told not to harm the righteous, as you see here in Exodus chapter 12, verse 23. For the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians, and when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, the Lord will pass over the door and will not suffer the destroyer to come into your houses to smite you. Those with the seal of God in their foreheads are covered by the blood of the Lamb in the end times, just like the people who had the blood of the Lamb on the doorpost during the Passover of Egypt. And the destroying angel commands the locust not to harm the righteous in the same manner. In the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 4, it says, "And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the tree, nor any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God in their foreheads." The locusts have Abbadon, the angel of the bottomless pit, over them as their king, and they're told not to harm the church. Revelation chapter 9, verse 11. "And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abbadon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon." Abbadon literally means the destroyer. And in Greek, it is Apollyon. And this is a good angel. This is the angel of the Lord that helps the righteous. This is not against the righteous. In the book of Corinthians, there's an account of Egypt for those who were destroyed by Abbadon. In 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 10, "Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured, and were destroyed of the destroyer." And looking to the Greek word for the destroyer here, about the account of Egypt, we see in 1 Corinthians chapter 10 in the Greek, the word for being destroyed is Apollo. In the name of Abbadon and Apollyon, we see the reference in Revelation chapter 9, verse 11. In the Greek, for Abbadon and Apollyon, we see that they are synonymous, and the word Apollyon is a destroyer. And the word Abbadon in the Strong's Concordance says the angel of the abyss. In its usage, it means the destroyer or destroying angel. Revelation chapter 9, verse 11. "And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abbadon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon." In looking to the account of the locusts and those under the command of Abbadon or Apollyon, we see that they're told not to harm the people for a period until 5 months. In Revelation chapter 9, verse 5, it says, "And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should be tormented 5 months. And their torment was the torment of a scorpion when he striketh a man." So we see an account of 5 months, and that they were not allowed to kill them for 5 months. And then we see also in Revelation chapter 9, verse 10, it says, "And they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men 5 months. And these are those who have the king over them, called the Destroyer." And there are 1,260 days until the end of the prophecy, until the return of Christ. And at the end of the period of those 5 months, which they're released, then they're permitted to destroy. And that is the very end of the day of the Lord. And the angel of the Lord, Abbadon, Apollyon, from the bottomless pit, will then be able to have authority to kill and destroy. And that angel of the Lord that went over Egypt will also go over the earth, just like the days of Egypt, and people will die at the end of those 5 months. In the book of Revelation chapter 11, verse 8, we see that Jerusalem is spiritually Egypt. And this is a part of the end times prophecy, that spiritual Egypt is existing, and Abbadon, the destroying angel, is let loose upon spiritual Egypt. It says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord is crucified." The end times plagues that are coming over spiritual Egypt were foreshadowed and foretold and forewarned in the events of the Exodus and the Passover for the day of the Lord in the end. And these events will occur. At the fifth trumpet, when the trumpet is blown, there will be 5 months until they're permitted to kill and destroy, when that angel from the bottomless pit is loosed to bring that destruction and death and destroy those who oppose on the day of the Lord when they fight Christ. And their bodies will be scattered amongst spiritual Egypt, just like in the days of Egypt. And knowing that this is spiritual Egypt and that the plagues will be prophesied over Egypt, the destroying angel will also be released from the bottomless pit. He will be told for 5 months to hold his armies, and those who are locusts that are coming in, they will have 5 months until they're permitted to destroy and to be let loose on that day of the Lord at the end of the 1260 days, after that 5 months. But until then, they're going to be preserving and preventing those from harming the camp. They will be tormenting those people for 5 months who try to come against the camp, who do not have the seal of God in their forehead. And this is Abbadon, Apollyon, the destroying angel, that will be let loose from the bottomless pit in the last days. And this is the prophecy of the destroying angel, the destroyer.